Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. Today I am working on replacing the stock woofer in this Jurassic Park machine. It was just making some really nasty crackling noises. So I'm going to show you how I did it the very cheap way, although with tariffs it might not be as cheap as it used to be, but I will show you. 27 bucks and I got a new, even better replacement. So this is the existing speaker. It's roughly like an 8-inch speaker that is just secured with 4 little bolts, so you can pull it off here. Let me show you what was wrong with it. When you try to flex the speaker, you hear that? That's the voice coil scraping. So I don't know if it cracked or distorted or whatever, but these things are not really well made. They're really cheap. And if this thing gets banged or something, it can go out of alignment and then it just starts to sound like crap. It's a very cheap subwoofer. So we're going to replace it with this one I got from Amazon. And it's just an 8-inch 4-ohm woofer. That's the same resistance as the other one. And look how nice this is. And I think I paid literally like $27 for it. Maybe even less than that. I'll have to check. But I was going to get it on Parts Express, but they didn't really have, they had either super cheap or really expensive ones. They didn't have anything in between, and I kind of just wanted to spend a certain amount of money because this is not going to really be overdriven. But look at this. This is really nice, serious power handling. And this thing drops right in. I don't have to really do anything. Even the holes line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to desolder this connection here and put it on here, and then we should be able to hook them back up. So let's see about doing that. Snap. All right, and here we are on the bench, and I want to point out that these leads are labeled plus and minus. You have to look really closely. See the minus and then the plus, and over here there's the minus and there's the plus. The black banded wires go into minus. Why is that important? Because you want the speakers all to be in the same phase. If they're reversed, it'll still work, but the speaker will be going in while the other speakers go out, and it just makes it sound a little bit weird. You might not even really notice it with the subwoofer, but you want the speakers in the same phase so that they're all pumping in the same orientation. You don't have some going in while the others are going out. And so we're going to just desolder that, flip this over to here. Okay, and there we go. We've got them soldered over. Now, you could put, connectors on this, but these things vibrate quite a bit, so it's really better to solder. This is one of the nice things Stern has done. It's easier to just have this disconnect a little bit away from the thing and then have it soldered right onto the terminals. So let's get this thing in the game. By the way, before you put it in the game, always a good idea to test your resistance to make sure you got 4 ohms on the thing just to be safe. All right. There it is, all hooked in the game. I've got the connector in. Look at this. This is really nice. It just fits perfectly. It's a Goldwood Sound GW208/4. Let's hear what it sounds like. All right, there it is. Crank the volume up a little bit more. Oh, let me turn this interlock on.
Truck 12, this is control.
Ah, there we go.
Gate opening.
Sounds a lot better.
Our new assistant game warden.
Alrighty.
Hiring you. We've spared no
Okay, so let me turn this off real quick.
Welcome to Joe.
So there it is, pretty simple. Just simple little Amazon update, and bam, you've got more. So for more, visit pinballhelp.com.